The Robertson County Funeral Home has been serving families for a quarter century. When it's time to celebrate and remember, to honor in loving memory, the Robertson County Funeral Home.
Thank you for taking the time to meet with Smoky Barn News today, Howard. As you know, the Robertson County Commission on Monday approved a 12.5-cent property tax increase for county residents. I was hoping you would go over for us exactly how that will affect individual taxpayers.
Well, let me say, first of all, the budget process is a very long and arduous one. This actually started in May, and some of the preliminary work was done as far back as February, and then the Budget Committee met weekly all during the summer to finally arrive at a budget that was presented to the County Commission on August 17th. This budget did require a 12.5-cent tax increase, and no one ever likes to raise taxes, which is why it's probably done so infrequently. The last tax increase in Robertson County was 4 years ago. This represents a 4.2% increase over a 4-year period, so roughly a 1% increase per year. And you can divide up the increase basically into 3 different categories this year. Sheriff's Office received approximately 2/3 of that increase. We have had a significant shortage of manpower in that department for some time. Out of a total employment of about 140, 87 of those folks have been hired within the last 5 years. So it's very important that people know when they dial 911 that a trained, seasoned, well-equipped officer shows up at their door, and I think this is a great step in that direction. We also can put more cars on the road, more officers, because there are some times of the day or night that we might have as few as 3 cars county-wide, covering a county of 476 square miles. And so we also included a step raise in this, which allows us to train our people and keep our people rather than seeing them go off to other jurisdictions to do similar work. It was also approximately 2 cents for a 2% cost of living raise for all of our employees. They received no raise last year, and with the increased cost and healthcare premiums, they actually were taking home less money. So this helps to correct that. And then the rest of the increase addresses the Department of Justice settlement with the Board of Education. They have told us that we will renovate the auditorium at Springfield Middle School, something that we should be doing on our own because it is such an important part of our community's culture. And they've told us that we will do that, and we've agreed to do that. And they've also told us that we will construct athletic facilities at Springfield High School, which means that the Yellow Jackets can play on the field where they actually go to school. Because when we moved to the new high school, new being 1981, we didn't construct a football field there. So for the last 34 years, Springfield has played all their games away. And the Department of Justice said this is an inequity because the other 4 schools have fields located on their campuses. So that money will go toward that end. So comes to a 12.5-cent increase. So our tax rate goes to $3.08 per $100 of appraised value. But once again, it works out to be only 1% a year for the past 4 years, and I think we really see some of the benefits that the community as a whole will receive from this budget.
Howard, would you explain exactly how this tax increase will be phased in? In other words, if you're a property owner in Robertson County, when would you expect to feel it in your pocketbook?
Well, the increase, the 12.5 cents, is for fiscal year ending June 30, 2016, and which means that when you pay your taxes for the next year, which will be due in February, then those taxes will be increased by about 4.2% over what you paid this year. The part that is extended over time is that the 4 pennies that are allocated to the Board of Education for the Department of Justice settlement will be used to fund a bond, probably a 20-year note, which will bring in about $5 million, and then we'll pay that back through 4 pennies on the tax rate as we go forward. Penny represents $133,000 a year, so that's how that goes forward. So once again, I want to say thank you to the County Commission for adopting that. I want to say thank you to the people in Robertson County who supported this increase. You know, it's never something pleasant, it's never something easy to do, But once again, I think we're going to see some real tangible results and some progressive measures by what the County Commission did this past Monday night, and see a real difference. And maybe it'll be a while before we find ourselves where we need another increase. But once again, thank you for your patience and thank you for your support.
If you're looking for new furniture, there's no reason to drive for miles. Stewart Williams Furniture is conveniently located in the heart of Springfield on Memorial Boulevard with over 30,000 square feet of fine furnishings. We have over 90 years of experience and carry major brands like Ashley, La-Z-Boy, Lane, Hillsdale, Frigidaire, and many more. Our friendly professional staff is ready to help you with all of your questions. We know the importance of finding the right price in the right wood, color, fabric, and design. We also offer financing to make your purchase a little easier on your budget. Are the kids in need of a new bed? Maybe Dad needs a new recliner to unwind after a long day. Or is it time to spring for that new flat-screen TV you've always wanted? We guarantee competitive prices, the best brand names with professional delivery and installation. So remember, at Stewart Williams, customer satisfaction is our top priority. So come see us today.